Hey everyone, this is my Patreon pod reaction to the 9th episode of Owarimonogatari, Shinobu Male Part 2. And last episode, we started off pretty much at the cram school, where Araragi kind of just invited Kanbaru, who seemed to misinterpret a little bit Araragi's intentions there, probably deliberately so. So we had a nice little back and forth there for a while until something just kind of showed up, like Shinobu's previous minion that wants Kokoro Watari back, so... yeah, obviously it doesn't get it, at least not permanently, because we know Nekomonogatari Shiro ends with Araragi coming with all torn up shirt and Kokoro Watari and stabbing the tiger. We know that's the end result here. So everything will probably be fine. He'll probably reunite with Shinobu and all that. But still was a bit of a problem. Was a tough opponent. The building just burned down because of Hanakawa shenanigans. And Yotsugi showed up, I assume to take us over to Gaien, I assume. But we might end up meeting an episode in this because episode was definitely in Shiro Monogatari, Shiro Neko Monogatari, whatever it was, the other Monogatari thing. So we could meet an episode, we could see finally what role he had to play and everything. So yeah, we do know that also Shinobu will show up at the cram school after Araragi already leaves, so no telling when they'll actually meet up with each other. Probably halfway through or near the end if I had to venture, I guess. So yeah, let's just get into it and see how we reunite with Shinobu and fix various problems. So 3, 2, 1, play. We got a burned cram school and a Yotsugi. Where do we go from here? Are you okay, Yotsugi? I don't think he was doing that, Yotsugi. So this is after Hachikuji disappeared? I mean, I guess it would be, yeah, because if he's doing the Gain request, it would, yeah, be afterwards. And this is really early after that. That's not what it was. We were fighting for survival. You just didn't see the thing. So where'd Kanbaru go? We'll get right on that. It's a fair question. So yeah. This is after Hachikuji disappeared. And Hachikuji technically was still around and at least part of Shiro Neko. Because she met with Hanakawa. So this would have had been very, very recently, the Hachikuji stuff. Like maybe a day ago. So the current mission is to bring Kanbaru to Gaien, right? Still don't know how episode fits into anything, by the way. It may not be connected at all. It could just be another thing Gaien was doing. Still not quite sure why it's called Shinobu Mail. I guess maybe because that ghost from the past had a message for Shinobu. Yeah, I think I saw Kanbaru over there. Very typical for your character. Kisha, that's the connection. Kokoro Watari. We're gonna check and see if she's alive. Well, that's not good at all. But I mean, it's the connection with Shinobu that was severed probably is the part of it. Yeah, can we acknowledge that? Can we go check her pulse? I thought we were gonna bring her somewhere. Yeah, we're just gonna forget that? I mean, I guess it's a bit of an emergency. Yeah, it is kind of going against that. It might not be okay. But a promise is a promise, yeah. Slightly attractive. I mean, Kaiki was kind of like that too. Some similarities. Kind of forgot about that, the interest she had. But that was in Oni as well, I think. Just might want to take her to a hospital or something, you know? That left hand. Little bit. I feel a little bit guilty about that. It's a little bit too late for that, though. As a friend. I know, right? News to me. Nowhere is safe. Yeah, it might be best just to keep an eye on her. She definitely did. Had her drained and everything. Seiza, quick, now. Okay. Whoa, where are we going with this? Ow. Thank you for that. But not sure the reason yet. Man, it would feel amazing. Yeah, there's something buried in there. The sound effects. It's over. Love the mark though. So we are sticking together, it seems. No safer place than with Gain. Yeah, I mean, didn't she tend to get kidnapped once while there? I mean, I think that took place later in the story, but still. Such a nice cram school, it's so broken now. My master. It's a wonderful dress she has. The footprint is still there, too. Kinda undercuts the seriousness a little bit. It is interesting, all this friendship talk. Because the Owarimonogatari stuff was kind of meant to destroy that friendship, so I guess it makes sense that we would have this first. Just the things they spend animation budget on. That'd be a twist. Payback? We should probably leave. But then Shinobu will show up and no one's there. She probably left a note. Wonder how heavy she is, because she has muscle. It's all good, you know? Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, make the most of it. Oof. Been a pretty fun episode for Araragi so far, aside from the guilt, you know. Aside from that. The very, like, monkey-like way of holding to. Very fitting. Oh yeah, that whole thing. She did get kind of sick back then. Yeah, I'm not sure where the meeting place is, but we are going to it. We may or may not find episode there. Yeah, I'm sorry for getting you wrapped into this supernatural stuff. Yes, she draws a weird line. David's place for you is on my back. Oh. I would love to. I bet you would. Well, yeah, but that's not very specific. Rohaku Park. Doesn't ring a bell. Senjigahara, huh? Who's currently, you know, interacting with Hanakawa somewhere. You know, shower and all that. Gain. Whose true identity we are going to keep secret from you for a while. Taking the scenic route, don't worry about it. Unless we're lost. But does that mean we'll run into Hachikuji? But probably not, because she's gone. But you never know. I mean, she was supposed to be gone once before and came back, so being lost could be a way to find her again somehow. Probably not, though. Like, I'm not going to expect that. Yeah, Hachikuji, that whole thing. But we were Senjigahara back then, not you. But who told her about that? Oh, yeah, I mean, of course he's involved in this. Yeah, what's the end goal of this? I guess to avoid reuniting with Shinobu, because that might ruin things for him, I guess. Because Shinobu might be waiting back at his house at this point. Or be about to. Not that that wasn't where he was going, but still, he doesn't know that. He doesn't know where Araragi was going. Gain. Hello. Koyomin. Man, she is flexible. Ooh, that would hurt me so much. I'm currently lost. Since you know everything, could you tell me where to go, please? I mean, Monkeys was with him. She knows everything. Or at least pretends to. that emoticon. Well, yeah. Well, he is lost, so... Yeah, I couldn't exactly call in the middle of a epic fight. Yeah. That star winking at me? Oh, is that the park we were talking about? Oh yeah, I remember that one. I didn't remember its name, but... Yeah, I remember that park. Now that I think about it, yeah, Senjikara did mention playing at that park way back then. That was a long time ago, though. Thankfully, you have experience being lost. Okay. Yes, the most reliable Kohai. My Kohai is currently running around and stretching. Yeah, so of course she's gotta be impressive. Interesting to say, because we mostly associate combat with physical, not... Jeez! Oh my god. I bet that comes in handy. It looks so painful, though. Kambaru, please help us get out of here. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's a monkey-like way to handle it. Of course, she knows where Senjikara used to live. Epic pose. Oh, let's go. Nobody can travel quite like Kambaru. Yeah, you can do that, right? Let the monkey guide you. Yeah, simple enough. That's that Kambaru, Suriga, Gain, whatever you want to call it, intellect. And there it is. Is Gain here, or did she leave already because she got bored? Barely 3 hours. That's not too much to wait, right? Yeah, I can't imagine sitting in a park for 3 hours, especially at night. I feel like Gain could handle anything that was thrown at her pretty easily. Oh wow, that was beautiful. Can I go back to that? This is serious Kambaru. Let's try to find this missing person. Oh. Oh jeez. Did she just... Oh. Did you find her? I don't see anyone else. I'll try. Oh, Shinobu! Oh, that's not what I was expecting. Oh, okay, that was really unexpected. We found her. Yay, let's reconnect. It's like a blanket, the swing. That was Saw that coming a mile away. Was still funny and cute though. I just made Kambaru's day. Oh, did we have a fight with the kitty cat? Or Gain? Because I always thought my Gain wasn't here if they fought. Or... It's oddly specific for it not to be her. So we did get into a fight. Oh, maybe episode. Maybe we had an incident with episode. I don't know. long time to be mistaken. I mean, yeah. Yotsuki. Phrasing. Somebody could get the wrong idea. Yes. Is that still there? A good thing to wonder. Yeah, please tell me what I missed. Because I'm a little bit confused. Yeah, but that doesn't mean a lot to me. So Yotsugi, a monkey, a cat, it's a bit of a crazy party it was. Yeah, that's what it was. Right side of its body. But I guess we're just talking about the thing that we fought, but it's not a monkey. Unless... Yeah, I'm so confused. Yeah, a lot of trouble just kind of meeting up. A better place for a nap, really. Got a promise wings, Adaragi? Oh, did it come back? Yeah, it's clearly gotten here. Oh, geez, what am I looking at? What the heck was that? I mean, I saw a trench coat, so it's clearly what she was talking about. But I saw like a crab claw, or I'm gonna go back to that later. What was I looking at there? It's clearly what she was talking about, though. Yeah, this episode got pretty confusing in the last 5 minutes or so. I loved Kambaru, though, as always. She just got quite a kick out of all the Shinobu stuff. Very nostalgic for Bake, honestly. Well then, that was a thing. Still have not met with Gain yet. The chronological The chronological order of things still is the most confusing thing about it, because yeah, we were all together not too long ago. Like, Tachikuji, Araragi, Shinobu, Yotsugi, like, we were all together for a while before the separation. So, you gotta keep in mind what happened last time we were with Shinobu. I don't think it's super relevant, but... yeah, last thing we were doing together was trying to escape the darkness. Okay, that was the 9th episode of Owarimonogatari, Shinobu Mail Part 2. And we did run into Shinobu, finally. Still not completely sure what her mail is just yet. Maybe mail meant like chain mail, like armor. Just kind of clicked in my head that could be a thing. So this episode. Yeah, this episode was mostly just trying to get to our destination. Now, we had a decent amount of time just talking to Yotsugi, which is always a always a good time. Really made sure to stress the whole friendship thing there, because I believe near the end of Tsukimonogatari, there was something about trying to destroy the friendship that they had developed, and it makes a bit more sense if we have this here, where that friendship is developing. So, you know, I guess they made sure to get that point across here. So that's that. And yeah, she mentioned fighting it before, which I guess is what she's... with Shinobu, I think that's what she's talking about here. Yeah, it seems almost like an entirely different being than the one I was just dealing with. So, yeah, something's going on here, because we had Shinobu talk about looking like a monkey in a trench coat and all that, but that's obviously different than what we fought, but it has to be the same entity. And Yotsugi says as much here. So, clearly, we are fighting the same thing. Is it a matter of it appears differently to different people? Like, does it appear as your worst nightmare? Like, what exactly is going on here? I'm not quite sure. But it is obviously the center of the conflict. For sure. We had a lot of shots kind of from behind Kamado as she was laying there. So, I guess just kind of waiting to get picked up, to get assisted. So yeah, not much more to say on this scene than that, I don't think. There was a lot of discussion of the promise, because Araragi made that promise to Gain, because he kind of had to in the moment, but now it's starting to really seem like he's starting to regret it, because he is straight up pulling Kamado into something, like, and that's not okay, you know, causing somebody trouble in Japanese culture. It's just not something, it's not a good thing, really. But Kamado, of course, is not going to be against it or anything. She'll always try to help Araragi. So it's nothing too bad. I don't remember becoming friends with you. I think we've been friends for a long time. That was funny. So yes, there was some discussion about that and the fact that we can't let her go home because, well, she's touched the aberration. She's involved in this. There's no running away from it. So we had to keep an eye on her, and she'll probably be pretty helpful. And most importantly, we do have that promise to Gain, and you don't break promises to Gain unless you're Kaiki. That's the only person that can get away with it. Now we had a scene where Yotsugi took off her shoes and socks and everything, and just kind of pressed her foot up against Araragi's face, which looked just amazing. I'm not sure I completely understand why she did it, but it was a magical moment, so it doesn't matter too much. Just the footprint mark was left there. Made a little bit of playing with Yotsugi's face, which was a lot of fun. And Kamado did eventually wake up after she started to get carried. But we got lost. Not sure why we got lost. I guess just the suit of armor held a grudge. Guess it's as simple as that. Luckily, Kamado was able to help out, though. You know, we talked to Guy, and she's like, hey, Kamado, she's related to me, so of course she's more than enough to help you, so just rely on that. And he did, and it all worked out. So, as usual, Kinda's right. It all worked out great. I did kind of enjoy seeing Kamado just stretching in the background, making good use of that time. We did eventually make our way to the park. However, we did not see Guy in there. Yeah, there was definitely no Shinobu in that first shot at like 18 minutes and 13 seconds into the episode. Like, I guess maybe she's in that shadow somewhere, but really can't see her from that distance at all. Not until the closer zoom in. And she's just kind of like a cat, just sleeping under a swing, which Araragi did not approve of. It was adorable though, especially when she sat up and hit her head on the swing. Just, I saw it coming. Like, as soon as she started to raise her head, I mean, it was pretty clear where that was going. And boom, she hit it. It was absolutely adorable. Araragi believed that. Kanbaru believed that. He was just hopping for glee over there as she was kind of peeking to the bars. I don't know if there's some kind of locked in prison subtle symbolism joke there, but it was funny. So we got Kanbaru posing while sitting on the bar. Not sure what the point of that was, but she looked great doing it. just shivering and just, I don't know, just a lot of great Kanbaru stuff. Because we first had that bar sitting down and pose. And then we moved back over to Shinobu. You know, she's even winking over there, one eye closed. And Shinobu just barely even doing anything, and Kanbaru just dying over there. Just, I get it. I get it. She's probably missed Shinobu a lot. But we do see that Shinobu is clearly injured. And she fought something. My first thought was, whoa, is she coming here and running a guy in and they had a little bit of a spat? But no, it does not seem to be the case at all. Because that would explain why Gain wasn't there. Maybe she scared her off. But that's, the more I think about it, the more ridiculous that sounds. I asked the girl that stepped on your face. Just, I think he kind of misinterpreted and thought she was talking about the more recent stepping. When in reality, I was talking to this about something else. His mistake was mentioning barefoot. Just, he slipped up there. And the footprint's still there. Really left its mark. So it wasn't too long after this that we actually had a run-in with it once again. Yeah, the doll appeared and surprisingly assisted us in our terrible battle, so yeah, it was basically a big old battle with everyone, and apparently still was a difficult fight, even with a limited rulebook. It mentioned blasting away the right side of the body, so I'm gonna definitely take a better look at that part specifically of it once it gets back on screen. Just Kanbaru in the background. The link between us can apparently be restored by the master of the guy in the Hawaiian shirt, so yeah, that'd be great if we could do that, but we have to find that person, don't we? Yeah, we're right about here. So let's get a good look at this thing. Yeah, even from the shadow, we see what looks like almost like insect parts from the right side that we were mentioned. And yeah, that definitely looks like kind of a crab-like claw, and that looked more like the monkey hand. So is this... Oh, the bright light doesn't help anything. So it might be like a combination of all the animals, like monkey, crab, snake, you know, like all that stuff. It might be some kind of combination of all that. But yeah, if that's the case, it could certainly be connected to memories somehow. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to make of this. I don't know why it looks so different than it did before. Maybe they really are two different things and we just kind of made a false assumption, assume that they're both the same. Maybe they're similar things with a similar root cause, but they are technically different existences. I don't know. All I know is that hand is absolutely terrifying looking. No, we don't see the head though. That's what kind of scares me the most. So that thing's terrifying. Like, we gotta fight that next episode. Hopefully Gain shows up. Where did Gain even go? I thought she was here. Like, she wouldn't just get bored and go home. Like, this all was for Gain's sake, bringing Kanbaru to her. She wouldn't just leave for no reason, right? I don't know. I'm confused on that front. I'm confused about a few things, really, but more will be made clear going forward, I'm sure. But yeah, this was a good episode. I quite liked it. You know, good Shinobu stuff, good Kanbaru stuff, some good Yotsuki stuff. Some good guy and stuff as well. You know, we got to see some of her characteristics, even if it was just through the phone. So yeah, I was pretty happy with it. The mystery definitely gets deeper, though. We definitely ran into Shinobu more quickly than I thought, but it probably will be an episode or two at least before we restore the connection. We'll probably have to deal with this apparition here first. Just, yeah, some pretty good shots of Kanbaru this episode. So yeah, good stuff. Looking forward to seeing how this goes. thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.